go through the patch notes. I can go through the patch notes if you want. But yeah, I don't know how much people have break down the patch notes for you. But I can break it down quick if you want. Obviously, you probably know about all the role quests. Basically, stay in your lane and you'll get your quest. If you get minions and plates and kills, the quests will go faster. I'm going to try and make it kind of easy for you to understand. Tier 3 boots for mid, extra item slot for AD, support gets vision trinkets, and top gets ignite if they want it, or TP buffed with a shield. And level 20, jungle just gets more golden XP. Drakes are really tanky now. You don't really do damage to Drakes if you're not a jungler. Atakan's gone. There's a lot of random stuff here that you should read, but I'm going to go to the important stuff and just small opinions because we've scrimmed on this for like 50 games already, this patch. Phalites are OP. Put your wards in the Phalites. You'll get extra vision. Super nice. But it also makes it so if you have a sweeper, you probably know where they warded. They probably warded the Phalite. Home guards are broken, but if you enter the jungle, you will lose the home guards. So if you're running to top, mid, bot, run to that lane. You also get home guards up until your tier 1 tower. So if I'm playing blue side and I'm running back to lane, I will get move speed up until my tier 1. Okay? Hopefully I don't word this incorrectly. But if my tier 1 tower is dead, I only get move speed up until my tier 2. Then my move speed's gone. However, if I take their top tier 1, I think you get move speed to your furthest minion. So if I have the wave here, let's say I push top all the way to here, and their tier 1's dead, and I base, I get home guards all the way to there, I believe, or you get like move speed all the way to there. Crystallines, they crystallize on the tower. You should always try and hit the crystal. Demolish is a bit changed. Game starts earlier. Turrets are a bit tankier. If you have 5 players and you have a support who does no damage to towers, don't go near the tower. You're just giving it like 40 armor for free and it's just making it harder to take. Just fucking stand next to your team at the back. Nexus towers respawn now, but they only respawn at half health. Minion waves are faster. They come quicker. And on cannon waves, there's 1 fewer melee after 14 minutes. And then at 30 minutes, the wave spawned 5 seconds faster with 1 fewer caster minion on the wave. Cassio can now buy boots. You can buy boots on Cassio, PogChamp. Cassio gets extra adaptive force based on her bonus move speed, so a lot of Cassios will rush Boots of Swiftness first item. All the AD carries are nerfed on crit because they put crit to 200% now, so all the crit AD carries are getting a small tune. Some of them are getting changed / buffed, but I think the most important thing for AD carry buffs is there's an item called Essence Reaver, which now has an old Spellblade back on it. GP will also like that maybe, but you can see already in the Korean server who have had 12 hours of solo queue already, you can see that, for example, in Korea, AD carry Lucian's win rate is pretty decent. If you do all ranks, it's top 2. So Essence Reaver, quite nice item, I would say. All the crit chants have been adjusted. There's some other changes that I'm not going to go through because I'm going to go through this quick. Also, all the AD carry stuff, Shaco changes, all this stuff. Garen is in the fucking toilet, by the way. That champ is completely fucking dead. Absolute pavement level champ now, I believe. I think I saw a post about... where the fuck do I find it? Garen win rate is pretty fucking bad. It's gone down a bit. Where's Garen top? Yeah, Garen top win rate. I don't know about Garen mid, but it's not it's nerfed. Rengar, they did a lot of stuff to Rengar. They fixed a lot of things on Rengar. Omnivamp is now on Doran's Blade, which is obviously you heal on your spells. There's a few new items. Dusk and Dawn. It's basically like a Lich Bane with health and ability haste. It's pretty good for AP Jax, maybe Diana. I haven't seen it used that much. Fiend Hunter Bolts is basically the Hex Plate item that basically when you ult you get stats. It's pretty good for AD carries who ult in, so i.e. Zeri, Yunara. Decent item. Endless Hunger, it's basically you get extra lifesteal or Omnivamp when you kill someone. Yeah, decent on assassins. Bastion Breaker is an interesting item. I haven't seen it much yet, but basically when you get a kill, You get a buff for 90 seconds where if you hit a tower or an epic monster, you do fuck tons of damage to it. I haven't seen it, but it's probably good in solo queue. Actualizer, I haven't seen this anywhere. I don't think it's good. The only champ that it comes to mind to build it on is Rise, but you're going Roa and Archangels, and then this, I don't think it's right. This item's okay on champs like Caitlyn. I just don't think it's a good item, personally. You basically get extra attack range. Will it be a good item? I don't think people will build it that much. Bandle Pipes, I think, is super broken, especially if you're ahead. Basically, if you slow someone or you immobilize them, you give your team attack speed and an area around you. So support item, very good on champs like Nautilus and Bard and shit. Protoplasm Harness is super OP as well. Also a great support item if you're a tank. Basically, it's an Alistar ult. Kind of. If you go below 30% health, you get 200 max health, and you heal to 200 to 400 health, and you get 250 based on your armor and your MR, and you get increased size and move speed and tenacity. Quite a nice item. I didn't even know this item existed. I don't know what the fuck that is. Oh, it's the Diadem. Yeah, useless, I'm pretty sure. I'm speaking from my own experience, but I'm pretty sure this sucks. Unless you're playing Sona or something in solo queue. Gunblade is back. It's decent. You still go it on like Akali, Kennen, maybe Kayle, maybe LeBlanc. It'll help them a lot, obviously, because it's 80 AP. Katarina, stuff like that. So it's like really good in solo queue probably. Stormrazor, pretty dog shit. Haven't seen it much. Not that big of a fan. The old Stormrazor, I think when it was really broken, I can't remember very well, but Stormrazor was really OP on like Caitlyn first item when it slowed, when you auto-attacked someone and it slowed. Couple changes, some of the tank items, they're getting changed. Any big ones? As far as I'm aware, the main one I think is Essence Reaver, I think, because it builds out of Sheen now. And I just think stats-wise, this is great. Redemption now builds out of AP, so be really careful if you're playing like Karma or Nami or whatever and you're rushing Redemption, because you're basically building Fiendish Codex and Forbidden Idol, so you're going to get one shot. I don't think Redemption's a good first item anymore. Zeke's is decent, gives you 15 ability haste now. What else is important? These are just cost adjustments and small tweaks to AD. BF is pretty expensive now. Aegis of Valor is quite OP. If you're auto-filled and you play the game and you get a mastery of C or above, you don't lose LP, and if you win, you get double LP. So if you're auto-filled, make sure you lock the fuck in. Oh yeah, LDR has Giant Slayer on it. You're right, yeah. Giant Slayer, deal 15% bonus damage against basically like cut down, bonus health, whatever it is. You can duo in Challenger now, but D1 can duo with Challenger, which is really weird to me. I think that could be a bit abused. Back in the days in like Season 6, there was players who played Kalista, and they had a support Blitzcrank, and they played like Kalista Blitz, and one person was D1, and the other person was Challenger, and then they would duo, and then the other guy would like go on back on the... When he got promoted to Master, he would like intentionally feed like 7 games in a row to go back to D1, 0 LP, and then they duo again, and the Challenger guy's fucking rating was just skyrocketing. Swift play, Arena... Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's definitely more stuff that I didn't go through. I'm just touching on like the basic stuff. But I would keep your eyes on the win rates of champs, because I think that you'll see top lane fighters are broken. Irelia, I'm guessing Kale's good because of Gunblade, and you get lots of levels. Jace, Kennen, Rumble, yeah, makes sense. Jungle is going to be power clearers, yeah, Nidalee, Echo, Sylas, Karthus, Nunu, Lilia, fast clearers. Mid is going to be like mages and assassins. AD is going to be like Essence Reaver champs or crit champs. There's definitely room for Mage's Bot. I think Mage's Bot are pretty good with the new items. Support, I'm not really sure what support's OP. I think support is just kind of... I don't know. I don't think support's... I think the items are the biggest thing for support. The quest is fucking useless. But yeah, I feel like top laners are going to play with Ignite every game, so you should probably match it. I think if you play TP on top in solo queue, you're probably just going to struggle. I think you should play Ignite. And I think just 1v1 top laners are broken. Champs that can just 1v1 you to the ground and just fight to the death. Darius, Riven, Kennen, Jace, Rumble, Irelia, Olaf. Yeah, champs to just run you the fuck down. I think Aurora top's probably good. But yeah, good luck on your climb, team. I think the meta will take a while to figure out. Even in scrims, I think it's going to take a while to figure out. No one really knows what the best build / champs are, right, Meow?